51 people died in Listvyazhnaya Mine of Kemerovo region because of the gas explosion. This is the largest technological disaster in this industry over the past 10 years. Relatives and colleagues of the victims blame the authorities. They claim that they were forced to work in conditions that directly violate safety regulations. The press wrote about hundreds of recorded safety violations, although the last official check took place recently on November 19th and revealed no problems, as always in Russia. Before I start with detailed information, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos. Here are the details of this terrible tragedy. Listvyazhnaya Mine, Thursday around 9 a.m. local time, there was an explosion at the depth of 250 meters. The accumulated methane exploded. As a result, coal dust broke out and fire started. The miners who worked at another depth reported about the smoke. The evacuation began. Out of 285 miners, only 239 got to the surface. Rescuers arrived at the scene, as well as regional and federal officials who tried to calm the gathered relatives. Officials claim that the situation was under control, electricity was supplied to the mine, the ventilation system was working, and measurements show that the methane level was not exceeded and only a weak smoke remains. Of course, that was a lie. A few hours later, sensors recorded an increase in concentration of methane and carbon monoxide. Due to the danger of new explosion, rescue work was suspended, but one of the crews stopped communicating underground. 6 rescuers remained. Later in the evening, they were declared dead. According to preliminary data, they ran out of oxygen in special breathing apparatus. One of the rescuers replied that it is not possible to say that in that gas atmosphere in the mine someone has survived. In that evening, as a part of a criminal case under the article Violations of Safety Requirements, the general director of the mines, his first deputy, and the head of the site where the explosion occurred were detained. On Friday morning, one of the rescuers, who was considered dead, got to the surface on his own. He spent the night under the rubble and in the morning was able to climb up. He was hospitalized with diagnosis of carbon monoxide poisoning, but there is no threat to life. Vladimir Putin signed a decree awarding 6 rescuers who worked in the mine with orders of courage. 5 were awarded posthumously. Relatives replied that everyone knew about the methane in the mine, but miners was forced to work. Moscow investigators will be engaged in the investigation of accident. Chairman of the investigative committee instructed to transfer all criminal cases to the central office of the investigative committee. Less than a week before the tragedy, the Federal Service for Environmental, Technological and Nuclear Supervision conducted an inspection at the mine. Now the Prosecutor General's office is studying the results of this inspection. As a result of the accident, 64 people were injured, 51 have died, 46 miners and 5 rescuers. 3 days of mourning were declared in Kemerovo region. Comment what you think about that. Donate for development of the channel, link down below. And goodbye.